The Pokemon series are video games that had always been an important part of my life. I have played Pokemon X, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon Moon, and Pokemon Shield. By this time I'm playing Pokemon Arceus, but I haven't finished it, so we're not going to talk about this game for now. All of these games have things that I like, but the one that has caused me the most to find a reason to not hate it is Pokemon Shield. Pokemon Shield has many errors that make the game not shine as it should. And it's a real shame, because the concept of the region, the characters are very cool, and I think that if the game didn't waste these elements, this could have the best game of the series. So this time we're going to analyze the game and see the errors that it has. The gameplay of Pokemon has always been the same, formatting with the creatures you encounter and training having fights with another Pokemon trainers. As you progress through the routes, you will have access to stronger creatures, and the ones that you capture in the starter routes will increase the level, and at some point they are going to poop, also if they can't, to get stronger and get access to new moves. You can only have 6 Pokemon in your team, and each Pokemon can have 4 attacks, but you can select which attacks they are going to have. As you can see, it is a simple RPG. But after you end the game, you don't have much to do. You can complete the Pokédex, but this is an easier Pokédex to complete, because now the Pokémons are in the outside world, instead of having a lot of encounters in the high grass. So getting all the Pokémon in Galar is a piece of cake. Also, the online feature on the Nintendo Switch isn't free now, so you have to pay to complete the Pokédex or find a friend that has the alternative version of your game. Also, you can complete the Battle Tower, but even if it's not very easy, you can finish it very quickly. You can also spend experience with the DLC, which I have to admit, it makes the game more fun, but it's putting more money into a game that is already expensive. One thing that I love from Pokemon is the fact that it explores fictional regions based on real ones. For example, in Pokemon X, Kalos is based on France. When I knew that Pokemon Shield, the region Galar, was based in England, I was very excited to play the games, because England was a good country with a lot of potential, but they end up making this. The region is very beautiful, but it has a lot of locked doors and artificial beauty. The majority of the buildings are just decoration with no use, and that is sad because Pokemon X and Pokemon Moon had a lot of exploration and places of interest that you can visit wherever you want. And finally, the region is terribly linear. It's a corridor disguised as a region, and all you can do in the principal story is run in one direction following the path that had almost no alternative paths. I have found very few people who complain about the main story of the game, and I don't understand why, because the story of these games makes me feel disappointed. The thematic and the characters of the region have a lot of potential, but they end up disappointing me. An example of this is these 2 characters, Roxy and Rose, the president of the Pokemon League. The plot revolves about how you and your friend Paul begins your adventure as competitors in the Region Gym Challenge, thanks to Lionel, the champion of the region and brother of Paul, because he's the one who gives us the pass to participate. In this game, the Gym Challenge event has a sporting and competitive team, so there will be several rivals that will make our path to the victory difficult. Roxy is one of our rivals. His point of the game is that her Twitter fans made a team called Team Yell to prevent the other competitors from getting all the 8 gym badges. But Roxy doesn't know that this is happening, and she can't make anything to solve it. And the concept is okay, but Roxy is boring and she doesn't appear in the majority of the game. so it's difficult to like it or hate it. The only things that I like about her is the design and her battle theme. And Rose is a character that was written as the story progressed. At first, he was my favorite character from all the game, and I actually like him so much. I couldn't believe that he was the villain. In fact, he's not even the villain, rather he is like an ignorant hero. Because he's really kind and he loves the region of Galar. His role as a villain is that he wants to save Galar from an energy crisis. And it's a good plot, but it's purely executed. And not only that, because he has an element that completely ruins it and that it doesn't make any sense. The energy crisis that Rose talks about so much is not happening at the moment when the player is during Galar. In fact, it's not even mentioned to us until the climax of the plot. And that is because the crisis is going to be in, I don't know, 1000 years? And I can understand that the crisis could be progressive and not like a countdown. But then, why try to solve it in that specific time? Why not waiting until the tournament is over? Why, if he doesn't want to be interrupted in a private place with Lionel, does he tell his secretary to tell us that she has the key for us to find it and interrupt him? Why does he laugh after we win against him? And is this Wooloo okay? In conclusion, I think that this game was pretty fun, but it has errors that probably make it the worst game of the Pokemon franchise that I have played. But I still think that it's not that bad as people on Twitter said. These weird people are the real Team Yell. The game has a lot of good stuffs, like very beautiful region, the gym challenge is super fun, the music, Lionel is my crush, Sonia, well-designed gym leaders, Virtue is cool, and Paul is the best opponent I have ever seen in all the games of the series. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you have played the game and you want to open a little debate here, we have the comment box, and bye bye.